biggest difference post-COVID for the office is really going to have to be honestly, it's kind of a wholesale change and a reconception of what it means to have a workplace that you travel to, right? There's going to have to be more of a reason for me to physically go to the office as opposed to staying home, staying someplace close to home, staying someplace that I feel like is my territory. The office, I think, is going to be driven a lot more by the need for a social atmosphere, for a collaborative atmosphere, for a team atmosphere, things that you can't get from home, the things that you struggle to do over Zoom or WebEx or any of these other services. It's really going to be about being with people.
There also will have to be some places for that kind of private head down space for the people who are just so distracted at home with the kids that are hanging off of them, having a place in the office. Or I know a lot of people have also been talking about the third office, the Starbucks of the world, coming back into the picture and having touchdown spaces there. And I think it's really going to be about different people's personalities and what suits them. I think the majority of the space is going to be about coming together, but I also think that there is going to have to be spaces for the people who need that heads down private time that they can't get elsewhere.
I think we've all discovered through this giant work from home experiment that while in some ways it was liberating in that it was giving us some level of control, it's actually not full control. Probably if I'm lucky, I've got one space that I can work in from home, right? So that ability to have an environment where you can actually choose how you work in a location. I can sit at a desk and be heads down. I can go to a small meeting room and have a one-on-one with a person. I can go sit in a lounge space or a library space or a cafe space, do whatever I need to do and have some control over my destiny over the course of the day, how I choose to work based on the task that I need to do, I think is going to be really important. And I think it's going to be a significant counterpoint to the remote work or the work from home kind of scenario that we're all finding ourselves in right now.
I think the control over your environment is really going to be interesting. So a space might have to be able to be modified by the user in order to make it conducive for that touchdown type of work that they're going to be doing maybe for 3 or 4 hours in a day. So I think lighting controls are going to become a bigger part of what we're focusing on moving forward. User-friendly lighting controls and giving people the capability to adjust their environments to suit their needs for the day when they're working. Sometimes as lighting designers, architects, interior designers, we might cringe a bit at color temperature being adjusted in different spaces throughout a project. But I do think that there's a reality to that by giving people more agency in their work environment. And some people may want to feel more alert at certain times of the day. They might prefer to work under a cooler color temperature for a while, or they may want to get cozy, or maybe they're having an HR discussion with people and they want it to feel more comfortable and less intimidating. I only really like to control color temperature when it's purposeful, when there's a reason behind it. I don't think it's a good choice as a novelty item. And I think that the purpose is starting to become more and more clear that it's time for us to embrace some of these technologies.
And I would just say control doesn't have to happen through technology either. I think that's one route, but I think it can also be through providing a variety of types of spaces. And I think with the rethinking of what it means to work in the office versus work remotely, it might give us more opportunity for more types of space to offer control through those means.
Does it kind of become a compromise between those two things where you have access to all of these different space types? So maybe there are set color temperatures in these areas and the feels are very different, and you then can make a decision of which area best suits you and that you'll feel the most comfortable in. I think a lot of the controllability is going to come from the space that you choose to work in, and having offices provide you all of the options and allowing you the freedom and empowerment to choose where it is that you go and work throughout the day.
I think that also that's going to resonate with the practicalities that clients face with their budgets. If you're not providing a standalone desk for every single person, again, looking at the cost per employee, can you invest that in a variety of spaces? I definitely think that that's going to probably be the most practical compromise in terms of getting it to work out with client budgets and also get people back into the office.